Hello again, everybody. After about a week of console command experimentation, I finally found a way to progress with Arniel Gain's quest. So next time I go talk to him in Winterhold, I can advance that. For now, I'll just be heading back toward Castle Volskygge. But I decided to make a pit stop along the way and just do a dungeon crawl. I haven't stopped to do anything, for fun in Skyrim in quite a while, and I was starting to think of the game as being a bit of a chore, which is never a good thing for one of your hobbies. Ooh, 2 saber cats, huh? Well now, I think this is a case for Kind's peace. And where are you guys going? It's gonna make you fight each other. What, there's another one? Well, three saber cats all together. Let's get that magic back and have it go with those two there. Yeah, they've gone too far away. Not going to chase them down. Okay, so I'm going to stop and just do a dungeon crawl. Because I was thinking that, there's a Nord ruin around here. I think it's called, Volskygge, something like that. Which has one of the Dragon Priest masks in it. Which is why I remember it. But I was just thinking that I've only ever done that once in my entire Skyrim career. The first time I was playing the game when I was collecting all the Dragon Priest masks. Which is so many years ago now that I've completely forgotten the entire dungeon. So I thought I would just check it out again and see if it's a good one or not. But just exploring something new and having some fun fighting enemies, figuring out puzzles and traps and whatnot sounds pretty good to me today. Now I just need to figure out where it is. I think it's somewhere in this vicinity. I think that might be it on my compass up ahead. But there are several ruins around here. I'm not fighting a dragon. Forsworn? You guys are a bit out of place. This is totally Hofengar province.
This is the end for you.
As one of you fine folks commented in the previous video, being at half health on people who shoot arrows is anxiety-inducing in this game after so long surviving so many kinds of traps. I would not want to get killed by... What are you doing up there? Would not want to be killed and lose everything now for so long. Ooh. Came up a little bit short there. Nice little dodge, though. Didn't know where that dragon I heard was, but I'm not going to fight a dragon. It sounds totally boring. Right. Just another day in Skyrim. Constant battle. Wolf over there. Probably don't need to fight that thing. Is this it? It seems like the right general location. Yeah, it looks like a fancy exterior. This is probably it. So they've got, what, like a bandit over there? Ooh, they've aggroed them. Well, if I can take one shot, that should help. How many guys are in there? Yep, Volskygge. I was right. Got both the name and the location. Oh, neat. It's got this whole, like, trench thing running up to it. That's cool. Probably got, like, a trap in here, but I don't see one. Well, they'll stop fighting each other soon, so I better put down like a summon up there and... Oh, there you are. Oop, don't push me off the cliff. Regular old bandit. Okay. And one of them should be almost dead already. Nice. Now where's that other one? Oh. Cooking a skeever. Must be pretty hard up. Kind of reminiscent, though, of, Oh, I did not mean to actually take that. Let me just drop that thing. And that thing. Bleak Coast Barrow in the good old days of being a low-level character. Alright, so what was in here? Was this the... There's a trap of some sort. I'm gonna... just... Pretty vicious one. It'd probably be instant death. So some Draugr, about as expected. Oh, wow, these guys never really explored their own fort very well. I think I'm going to run out here and, see if I can use the trap on him once he takes down the astronaut. We might just beat him. Either way. Yeah, we'll beat him. He's just a white, not a scourge or anything like that. I might even loot this dungeon. Not doing so has been painful to me. Useless though it is. So, neat little outdoor layout. Kind of an old fortress instead of a temple. Anything around here, or just like the bandit bridge that they fight from? I do think all these little decorations and protrusions and the whole style of Nord ruins is cool and unique. So, let's see what we've got inside. Probably going to cast Muffle on myself first. And that battering ram is a good indication that there'll be more traps inside, so I better be on my toes. I also will need to watch out for Draugr instead at some point in the ruins. Logitech Life won't be helpful. Just don't know if it's going to be here or a little later on. I might as well give Loss a try. Let me make sure that I've got Morokai on. And also maybe the Amulet of Talos. Yeah.
Loss!
So there are several beings. I'm going to bet that they're Draugr. But won't be able to tell until we get a little bit closer. Nothing in here in this pretty awesome looking chamber. Blood splatters though. There's a trap. What kind of trap is it though? Gonna get a shot from back here. Just darts? That wouldn't kill anybody. I guess it might leave some blood around as they stagger back in mild annoyance. I feel like this was not a very practical throne room. Ooh. So those are living beings. Yep. Oh, Khajiit. Let's give these guys some fireballs. Alright, well that made my illusion spell kind of useless, but I still just love blowing people up with these things. So cool. Yeah, I really just have no recollection of this place. It's interesting to be doing something new again. Ancient banners. Blood over here. There's a trap sign. Ah, one of those. Nasty. I'm gonna switch back to Aura Whisper here, see how far ahead the zombies are. Something over there. Is it a key? Aggroed it now. Trying to get whoever or whatever it is up here. Ooh, a tough bandit. Neat. Are you... It's pretty obvious, like... Oh. Bad luck. Fun, but bad luck. Oh, not staying there? Well. I'm gonna have another go at you with that trap, I think. Haven't used traps as a weapon in altogether too long. That was awesome. Okay. What's around here? Just like a way to circumvent the trap? It's cool. wonder if one of these guys will have like a journal or anything like that. At least kind of check out the chest and see what's inside them. I can use some healing potions. Those are fairly common treasure. I can check urns for those too, because occasionally urns will randomly have potions in them. No. Ah, more humanoids. Or humans, or elves, or something. Oh, dialogue. Neat. Will they talk more? Hope I'm not missing something here. Gonna muffle.
This is getting ridiculous. If we can't get this open soon, the boss will have our heads.
Come on, just open.
There's someone there?
That was kind of fun. Let's see if I can get them with a frenzy spell. Ooh, going directly for me, huh? He's a sturdy one. Who's that bandit fighting? Is he fighting the Atrona? Because that's not much use to me. In previous games in the series, as I mentioned, orcs were a little bit resistant to magic. It's nice that they aren't now. Although it made them go from a very, very good race in Oblivion, one of the best, to completely garbage in this game. I mean, I did my whole hierarchy of which ones are best and worst, and they're not, like, unusable, but they're bad. Much as I love their Berserker Rage power. Oh, neat, a healing potion. A surplus of thieves. I'm being reckless just opening this thing. I didn't check if there were traps. Let's see. There we go. Alright, I'll pull it, but I'm... Ah, secret door. Cool. I want to backtrack for a second here and see if I missed anything along this way. Those people?
Find anything worthwhile yet?
No, find anything worthwhile yet?
Can't say that I have.
Can't say I have.
Quiet. I think I heard something.
Oh, cool.
This place has had you shaking in your armor ever since we arrived.
I'm fine, Let's move on.
Cool. I don't know which is the main path then. This is really quite exciting. I've been missing the exploration, which is always such a big part of Elder Scrolls games and why they're fun. Yeah, those are useless actually. Need to get rid of them somewhere. Going around the corner. Potions. Blood on the table. That is kind of unsettling. I think Alright, I think I'll put down my summon. Oh, came at that. Okay, there you go.
Thought I heard some.
I'm gonna go to that secret passage instead, because maybe that's just like a small side path. This is seeming like it's a super big one. I must be getting pretty close to leveling up my destruction. Let me check. Yeah, halfway. 1.5 levels from really getting a nice power up. Oh nice, potions on the table. I ask for potions and the gods provide. Ooh. Well, I better keep my distance.
There you are.
Cool. Anything else interesting in here? 2 doors exit. Nothing else. Seemingly. Small side room here. That doesn't look like a secret passage. Okay. Nothing else. Just one exploration. Okay. So, I'm thinking this is the main path. I'm thinking that that side secret passage I found will be a brief detour. I could have saved this backtrack if I just looked into it a little bit further. But I could still be wrong. It's exciting. There might well be Draugr back here instead. Since this is a place to abandon stuff. The game is usually semi-plausible about that kind of thing. Neat. Yeah, I ask for potions, then I get potions everywhere. Cool. I've been resupplied. So back into that main chamber. I think I heard a bandit giving their generic bandit dialogue. I'll muffle myself again. What kind of trap is this? Ah. Battering ram. I'm going to check these urns. Potion found is a potion earned. This is a neat thing. I wonder what that could be. I'll use a Aura Whisper in this case. Aha! So just a couple of coffins there. You know what I haven't done in a while? I haven't turned undead. They open up on this side, huh? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. What will make them open, I wonder? Ah! Interesting. I wonder if this will release the Draugr. I'm gonna head back here. I was right. Not a very strong Draugr. I wonder if like it's like one release, like stronger and stronger per time you get the trap wrong. That'd be neat. Turn undead. I was trying to run out this way. Alright, I got my magic back. Sure enough, yeah, it's like you get punished for getting the combination wrong with like a series of Draugr being released. Oh wait. No. Maybe if I do it one more time? Yeah! That's a pretty fun little twist there. They're weak Draugr, so it's not much of a trap, but I like that idea. Okay, now we'll get serious and actually figure this thing out. So, we've got other levers there. Oh, cool, so you need to get the order right. Interesting. We don't get many puzzles like that. This book must give it away. The 4 totems of Volskygge. Or Volskygge. Oh, it's like a riddle. All 4 are bound to the same land as we. Some lay low, consumed in shadow. Others stand tall, stretching their necks to see, while none live in this sacred barrow. They all demand your attention if you are to proceed. The first fears... Oh, this is like animal clues. Second fears none. The third eats what it can, preferably number 1. The fourth fears a second, but only when alone. All must be activated in order if you wish to go home. I could totally just walk out, couldn't I? Like, I'm pretty sure the way is still open. Okay, so the first one is something cowardly. Second one is something very dangerous. The fourth is probably wolves, because wolves, of course, travel in packs and they're much more dangerous that way. So the second is probably bears if there's a bear in here. The first is probably something a weak animal, and the third is maybe like, I don't know, a fox or something. Let's see what we've got. Okay, that one probably is the one that eats rabbits or whatever weak animal we have. Bear. So we've got wolves over there. So wolves are going to be number 4. Bears are going to be number 2. These are like foxes, and that's snakes. You know, I don't know much about the ecology of, you know, whether foxes eat snakes or not. So, 4 bound to the same land as we. Some lay low, consumed in shadows, and tall, stretching their concealed, and none live in the secret barrow. They all demand your attention. Well. I'm going to go with the snake first. Snakes live in fear of a lot of animals. Have to defend themselves with poison. Okay. Then the bear. And the fox. And the wolf. Nice. Okay. That's probably the best tomb puzzle in all of Skyrim, at least that I've come across recently. Let me change up my hotkeys here, make that one number 2. That's my number 4 right now. I still do kind of want that one. Okay.
Lost!
Nothing around here? Okay. Oh, vampire powers, and I just got past all the humans, unfortunately. Well, think of something. Gold. Nothing interesting on that one. Why do I sell that equipment? Silly me.
Lost!
Is this like a next zone entrance? That's why I'm not finding anything. Okay. So let's give that another go once the time wears off.
Lost!
There are more entities. Not flamethrowers. Nothing back there, right there. Soul gems probably is bait. Possibly is bait, anyway. Not a trap sign. A lever. I'm gonna just grab that. Nothing? Okay. What's locked in here? Nothing? So is it as simple as this thing unlocks the door? I'm gonna create a summon just in case. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's open that door up. Oh, there we go. Oh, powerful one. Okay, but he's wielding frost magic, so I don't care. His Atronach, on the other hand, is a problem. Let's bring this one down. Oh good, his Atronach is kind of stuck in the doorway. Not as stuck as I would like, because my Atronach is being a dope. But it is still tanking well enough for now. Atronach, you've got to know better than that. Alright. Got him? Oh, we're away from the door. Yeah, that's it. Blasting with ice magic. Uh-oh. Double uh-oh. I might need to retreat back to the previous zone. Since I can't retreat around that guy. And I don't have the magic to stun him. Okay, there's you again. You're trying to summon again. I don't think I need to let you do that. I think I can bring you down from here. Oh, definitely if you do ice magic on me instead, yeah. What? Okay. Draugr Scourge, still a bit of a challenge. Those Atronachs do a scary amount of physical damage in addition to their ice damage.
Lost!
Not something I want to just get hit with casually. Okay. So, probably nothing else around here. Oh, a trap. I saw it just as I was opening that thing. Well, as a vampire, I don't care about poison. So. Clumsy of me, though. Oh, pfft. Not the pot. Okay.
Lost!
I bet this will open up and dump me down onto those spikes. I don't really want to deal with that. Yeah, that was about what I expected. I thought it would be multiple times. Let's see if it'll re-trigger. That's only one blade. I can't really use that against my enemies.
Lost!
More traps. This place is full of traps. I love that. Yeah. I guess that's a way down there. How did this person get back here? Well, it's a clue to where that lever is, I guess. That's neat. Well, I don't know what the explanation is of how they got here. Oh. Okay, you can't have both at once or something?
Lost!
So a potion that's clear bait over yet another trap. Okay. Wow, this is one of the coolest dungeons I've done in a long time. I'm glad I stopped here. Now I just need to get out alive. With these traps, there's a real possibility of failure there. Ultimate healing, huh? Yep. Just about make up for a bunch of spikes. Okay, well it looks like there's not much else there, unless... Okay. You can open? There we go. I guess I could get both of these open at once, theoretically, in a certain silly way, but wouldn't be useful to me. So, yeah, I'm gonna check out what's down there, I guess. Oh, I see. So it's just like a bunch of spikes. Oh, Draugr. Spikes not bad enough. Gotta have Draugr down there too. All right. Now, walking to these horizontally could cause damage somehow. Not what I meant to do.
Lost!
Ooh, a lot of them in there. I need to find the way back to where I came. I thought that would just be a minor detour, but I was wrong. This seems like a place for repelling the undead. Or, it looks like we're only awakening up one or two at a time. So. Here come more. Trap of some sort. I'm gonna stand back. Activate that. Neat! I can massacre them at that point. That'll be fun. Well, none of them step onto it and ruin things for me. Or my Atronach. Atronach. What a dope.
Lost!
So how many more are in this chamber? Is this where I came from? Does that make physical sense? I think this might be the direction that I came from. Yeah, okay. So we figured that out, so that's good.
Lost!
Always want to explore everything, see all the surprises, come across all the treasure. So from this side, sure are a lot of these Draugr around. Okay. So that's that taken care of. Now, the Draugr seem to have forgotten that I exist.
Lost!
I'm gonna creep along there. Oh, didn't mean to go into third person. Out of body experience. What's in this one? The actual chests have been disappointing so far. The urns have been pretty good.
Lost!
So many of them. Alright, how strong are you? Armor, that often indicates that they're strong, but not always. Draugr away and the restless. Okay. Ooh, and another one. I could do fireballs if the other one would come back, but I don't think it's going to. Almost got him. Yep. Well, now. Always gotta be on guard for traps in these enemy-filled rooms, too. That's when your guard is most likely to be down against traps, because you're focusing upon the more conventional danger. Well, now. Whole big circular room. I need to be careful about who I alert and where. Yeah, that worked out okay. I thought one might be coming from behind if I wasn't careful. Don't want to have my astronaut facing that cold damage. They're pretty weak to that. So, leave him tanking the other one while I deal with this guy. I might even want to get into this corner, honestly, just so I can sense anybody coming up behind. Oh, this guy's confused. Okay, several more over there. Maybe I'll just aggro the one on that side. I missed. Lots of low-level Draugr. Anything else aggroed? Okay. Trying not to dual cast here, trying to just get this over efficiently. Oh, I did aggro one. As soon as I turned around and stopped paying attention. Typical. Okay, so the Draugr White will pose a little bit more of a chance. I'll have the magic to burn through his entire health bar right this second. I'm not sure if turn regular undead will work on them or not. I don't think I'll need it. At the very least, I can fall back to that trap. The other guy's lost him, apparently. My Atronach is being completely incompetent. Have another one. Down to like a more sensible location. There we go. You will notice that this game makes people stagger backward no matter what direction the hit came from. So, when I hit him with a firebolt from back here, he staggers back toward the impact.
Lost.
There we go. I was wondering where you were. Alright, get back here, you. Woke up the other one, huh? Well, as long as it's not like a drug. Okay, yeah, that's not a problem at all. As long as they come to me in some kind of reasonable fashion. Ooh, a bow. Okay. So, the Atronach knows more than I do, as usual, with its AI super senses.
Lost.
Still, so many of them. This is interesting. I don't like this open space here. That smells like a trap to me. Draugr White with a bow. And I think I sense Draugr's Scourge. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, they're going to tear through the Atronach pretty fast. I think I might actually be more scared of the white. Yep. Okay. Alright, so I better fall back to that trap and use that on them with some tactics. As long as I can remember where it is and not run into it myself. There we go. Easy to see from this side. I think I went like a straight shot at them. Oh, or they could lose all interest in me. Guys. How many times does your tomb get invaded? Do you really want to miss out on this one chance to do your job defending it? That's the Atronach. That's less useful to me.
Lost.
Okay. No. Can I get a shot at the Scourge? The one I really want? Right over here! There we go. Come on. Yeah, you too. Come on. Look, fireballs. It's not complicated. It's your own tomb. Not leading you guys into some maze here. Okay, so if I stand here, I should be able to get shots at them. Yes. Ooh, summoned it. Okay. I want him in front for this. But looks like I can't have everything. Ooh. Oh, that worked out better than expected. I was worried it would catapult the thing onto me and it would get a hit on, but luckily it decided that it was dead shortly thereafter. Rather than the summoner dying. I think the Atronach itself got lucky with its damage, but I could have misunderstood that. Only had a split second to figure out what was happening after all. Oh. Wow, she's really a dope. One of the dumbest Draugr in the tomb so far. I don't really want to get behind her, because then I can fight other Atronachs. Not other Draugr. That's what I mean. One nice thing about Draugr bows, they do hit very hard, these ancient Nord bows, but they take a long time to draw, not only for the player, but for enemies too. So you have more time to interrupt them. Okay, so here's another one sleeping. Okay. Regular old Draugr. Neat. What else is in here? An inert one. Yeah, whatever, it's worth a lot. So, which is the main path? Which is the side one? I don't have much idea. Let's check this place out. Looks like a major room, but it also looks like it doesn't have many exits from it. Is this where the Scourge came from? I missed where he came from. Health stuff, I'll just have to drop that later on or sell it or whatever. It's not useful. Is there nothing else in here? Important seeming room. Am I missing a lever in one of these sarcophagi or something like that? Or secret passage? Maybe not. The map seems to indicate there's nothing else here, so that's okay. Alright, what have we got this way? Nothing for a little while. Oh. Supple ancient Nord bows are fairly powerful. So, what kind of trap are we talking about here? Is that like a battering ram I see up there, or am I seeing that? Huh. That's bad. I can't tell what it's supposed to be. Looks like a battering ram. But with the corpse on it, it's not triggering correctly. Which just means that it's hazardous. It could go off at an unexpected time and get me killed if I try to use it. Frostbite spiders. Quite a few. Okay. Let's get it on. Wow, yeah, lots of little tiny ones. I don't care about your poison. I don't know if I've ever seen a dungeon like this where there's like a bunch of tiny ones, but I'll bet there's a huge one waiting here somewhere. It'd be like neat and creative if for once there wasn't. That's probably one up there. Okay. So, what's the nature of this room? Let's see if I cut through these webs. Okay, one down. Yeah, huge guy waiting to ambush me. Or... odd. My Atronach also does not care about poison. does care about melee damage, of course. Two of them over there. I can maybe fireball those. Fireball all three of them. Sweet. Not very efficient, but sweet. Nice. One more level to go. The Atronach's doing good work here. Across the budget, we've seen it take down an Atronach pretty fast just because their damage is so high. But this Atronach did a good job.
Lost.
Well, no giant one, just like a bunch of medium ones. Creative. Is there any kind of item I can like hit to, a treasure chest or anything like that? I guess not. Pretty cool though. Neat, unique layout. Dungeon keeping it a bit fresh with different kinds of enemies in different sections. I can get behind that. Probably signifies that I'm leaving the spider area now. So, what have we got?
Lost.
Probably more Draugr. I feel like this is a yeah, there's the trap trigger. So oh.
Lost.
Yeah, we're looking at Draugr in there. Just a restless. If I can pull him out, I can maybe fight him on his own. I don't know how many zones this dungeon has, but I know it'll have a pretty tough boss, and I'll probably want to have Elsewhere Fondue for him. So I may eat an Elsewhere Fondue now, being confident that I can get through the dungeon before it wears off. Cool. What else is in here? More Draugr? Again, a neat, semi-unique room layout. I have to check that place out. Taking off my shoes, of course. Ooh, not stopped. Okay. So, shoes off. I've been wearing the Archmage's boots this whole time? Silly me. Huh. I really should have put on my frost resistance once. Well, I'll get that fixed now. Leather boots of winning frost. Very silly of me. Cool.
Lost.
The love and care that was put into some completely random dungeons in this game is remarkable. There are a lot of them that are very unique, and you spend a lot of time just happily exploring each different one. Some are generic and repetitive and tiresome, and unfortunately they seem to have saved a lot of those for the main quests. But, ooh, Death Overlord. Those guys can ragdoll you with their shouts, so you do not want to get hit by those. Alright, this is going to be a tough one. I don't have a trap I can lure him into. I think I just need to win the long game and not get hit. That's going to be an ebony sword in his hand. It'll do massive damage if I get hit by that. Alright. Well, I've got plenty of magic, so I can chip him down. Charging up a powerful shout there, I'm sure. He probably also has the disarm shout, so I better not have my Staff of Galder equipped where he can get a line of sight at me. Big ice shout there, okay. That'll hurt the Atronach pretty bad, but it survived. Okay. Well, I can't say this is a terribly exciting fight, but managing it efficiently. The Atronach is doing a good job of helping and keeping him in the burn aura, so we're doing good damage. Ooh, need another one. he was, you know, getting bounced back into the chair, basically, which is why he wasn't getting knocked out of burn aura. Now I'm concerned that he will be. Let's see. But the Atronach is doing a good job of being enthusiastic about melee here. Alright. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty comfortable how this fight is going to go here. I think like one mana bar just being able to kill this thing outright. So. It's cool how like the overlords have like the upward pronged helmets, whereas most of them have downward pronged helmets. Unique look. It's an important visual giveaway that they're so much more dangerous than regular old Draugr Death Lords. You can easily be instant killed if you get hit by their Fusro Da. It can knock you off cliffs, it can knock you into traps, it can just leave you helpless for several seconds while a bunch of them run up and kill you. Ooh, not down yet, huh? How are you not down yet? Okay. Okay. The trophy, I'll take it. There was a boss chest in here. Potions, too. Crouching down to get them. Not actually entering sneak mode for any kind of reason. Is this thing trapped? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, whatever. I'll just take it and sell it. I held out and didn't take any items for a long time, so cut me some slack. Alright, I'm going to conjure up a Wrathman. I have a suspicion that the main enemy is right behind that door. So I want to be prepared. That guy was a mini-boss. Word wall up here. And a tomb. Yeah, I was right. Probably when I learn the word it'll get released, same as in Bleak Falls. I'll conjure up another Wrathman in that case. Get my full duration. Oh, I guess I need to look at the word. That makes a certain kind of sense, I'll admit. Oh, another word of roll and sprint. That's neat. I'll probably actually learn that one. You know, it's a tough one, alright. Let's get it done. He will try to escape. I cannot have that. They're really hard to kill once they start fleeing around efficiently. And they can heal themselves, at least some of them can. So I can't allow that. I could use my Breton power, of course, to absorb his spells. But unlike Morokai, he's not going to be blasting me continuously with like a lame, ineffective staff. So I won't be getting all my magic back the way I would hope. So it won't be a free ticket to be like it was with Morokai. Ooh, summon down. Okay, let's get another summon up. Now, what do with your magic? But not a big one. I don't want to hit with a big spell. I want to hit with a small spell. Nice. Thank you, sir. That's probably not an ice spike. That's probably an upgraded ice spike. Whatever those are called. The expert level one. I think I want to get my Atronach up in his face. Oh, he's doing wards, but I can get it from the side. Nice. We got him pinned now. They have a cool cast animation. Glad mine isn't slow like that, but I can see theirs is quite cool. I think the Volsungs are the name of the family in one of the Icelandic sagas. I could misremember that. I think so. Mage armor on himself? I don't know much about that. Need to get my magic back for a few seconds there to keep the stuns up. Ooh, he's put an aura on himself. That's fantastic. I think it's a flame aura, which is not... Actually, I'm not sure. It might be an ice one. But the important thing, of course, is I can just get lots of magic off that thing. Oh, there we go. Okay. You're in trouble now. Neat. Well, it's like a mishmash of actually mildly useful abilities. No synergy between them or anything like that, but whatever, I'll keep it, I guess, for now. Well, that was fun. Probably no more boss chests up here. I think the fact this is an exposed area means you can probably skip the dungeon and just fight this guy directly. If you know that he's there already, of course. That was a lot of fun. Great. Well, I think from here, it's pretty much a safe, straight shot to Castle Volskygge. So I'll just get there, advance an actual quest this time to a little bit, and then... What are you? Oh. Okay. Fine. There's another one up there. I feel like the Volskygge are doing a lousy job of defending their own castle. I'm worried about a possible crossbowman in the tower.
Just a scratch.
But you know, I'll happily feed upon the other one. What's my destruction skill of a life? Yeah, not bad. So, doing an entire super long dungeon like that gave me about 3/4 of a level.
Sovngarde awaits you.
I think I'm going to spend a perk. I think I have several to spare. Yeah. I'll spend a perk, leveling up my illusion. I want this perk as a prereq, plus it should also work on my calm vampire effect, so that I can more consistently use that.
Lost.
Yeah, you're up there. Probably wielding a crossbow. Just stayed close-ish to the tower most of the time so you wouldn't have an angle at me. Yeah. Okay. Let's give you a vampire seduction.
Hey, don't do that.
I don't know how I did the mask either. Okay. You know what? I've got a better idea. That was awesome. Okay, well, take off this vampire, this mask, and put on my regular old circlet. What's it called? Circlet Mage Destruction. Yep.
Lost.
Alright, so I really forget how the vampire story goes from here. I know like what the outline and outcome will be, but I've never really, done this vampire quest in so far along, only the Dawnguard side of things. So, don't know exactly what'll happen. But I guess we're going back to the Moth Priest. These vermin feeding upon their human slaves.
Don't
Guy
get
tried to
in my
kill me.
way, and I won't tear your arms off. Simple, isn't it?
What an idiot.
Where's the last batch of alchemy?
Oh yes, the subservient shopkeeper and the noxious shopkeeper.
That there were, well, complications.
I don't want to hear about it. I want what I asked for.
Yes, Farron, of course. I'll see to it.
Right.
I hope you find life in the castle.
Actually, I'll deal with the
To
alchemist
your liking.
first.
I may not have potions to block the sun, but I do have nearly everything else.
So, any potions I could use? Now that I'm actually kind of short on things. That's good enough to be worthwhile. Yeah, take up a couple of those and that. And out of invisibility too, I think. Alright, what can I sell you? Don't need that, or that really. I guess I did have one invisibly one left. Worthless. I think I can sell off the miners too. Not really worth the weight.
Revel in your...
Farron is so good to me. I am more than happy to buy or sell whatever you might need.
Okay, let's see. What have we got? Adept illusion, adept like everything. Okay, I won't deny it's a pretty good selection, but not useful to me. So, nothing else good there. Yeah, I'll take them. Will let me sell more of my recent treasure to him. Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. Oops. And I certainly want to keep that. Scrolls. The rest of these are actually useful. I'm always hoarding them, but they're useful. I don't need 2 of those, I only need 1. And I should probably dump some of these things. Like in a place where no one will ever find them. Selling things off, lowering my carry weight. Won't be selling this one. Yeah, whatever.
Thank you. I'll be going.
So, back toward either the Lord of the Castle or... You all say that. Whatever. Ah,
Yes, how may I serve you, my lord?
I just heard somebody draw a weapon. I'm gonna get my... Oh, there's that twerp Serana.
I'm afraid I won't be able to help you with the scrolls any longer, my lord. Please, do not be angry with me.
No, because he got blinded. So, that wasn't a plot hole. I guess I need to play the idiot here, even though he's got a blindfold and
In my
it's...
haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the time I needed to prepare. The failure is purely mine to bear. As you can see from my bandages, it's not that I am unwilling, it's that I am physically unable.
Such a stupid...
Oh, please,
whatever.
my lord, please.
There really should be some more dialogue options, don't have to be an idiot all the time.
If only such a miracle existed, I'd overcome the impossible in order to secure it, if it meant pleasing you.
And this is stupid. Hjalti likes this guy pretty well. He would never say anything like this.
Although I would gladly die by your hand, perhaps I could offer an alternative way to read the scrolls. Oh, thank you, my lord. Thank you.
Now I have to be a jerk to... Well, I mean... Okay. Hjalti is ruthless, but he's not like a petty twerp to people.
Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the
presumably.
Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek. It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract Ancestor Moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scroll.
Now, if that possibility was around before, you would think they wouldn't even have these dedicated priests and all the other complex methods of doing this, like the dwarven machines, but whatever.
In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade.
Maybe there's not like
An
a limitation
implement known
upon
as
it,
a draw knife.
but it does seem a little bit
Every
slow to
moth
add this
priest
now.
is taught this ritual, but few ever get the
And
chance
ultimately
to
rather
perform
pointless to the plot, as I
it. You
recall.
consider
They should
yourself
probably just
fortunate
have,
if it works for you.
you know, Dexion not go blind, because have him prepare himself better so he can just read the scrolls and skip this, but whatever.
From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Okay, so we've got the Elder Scrolls now.
Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple.
Oh no! Is she joining
There is
me?
quite a bit of
No!
ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single
She's
scroll.
probably gonna be with me for like 3 quests or
Then,
something.
Months to recover.
This I kind of know some lore about, but it'll be
Well,
interesting to
as
see
I'm
what they
sure
add in
you've
this game.
figured out by now, it's no mere coincidence that we're named Moth Priests. The voice of the Ancestor Moth has always been an integral part.
I'm not
of
sure
reading
why
the
that
Elder
is.
Scrolls.
Don't recall.
Oh, the moths don't literally read the scrolls, but they maintain a connection to ancient magic.
I don't really
that
understand
allows the
this
moth
part. I'm not sure if
priests
there's lore
to
about it
decipher
somewhere, but I
them.
think I've read everything there
If
is.
you listen closely when you find the glade, you should be able to hear their song.
But the moths do have some association with the
Harmonious
gods.
trilling.
That's been consistent
It's
across
through
Elder
this
Scrolls games.
ancestral
I can
chorus
recall, for
that
example,
gods
that
carry
one of the many
the form of
miracles of
primal
Telenor
law
Whitestrake,
and become
who's
a
also a
conduit
reincarnation of
for
Lorcan and so
deciphering
forth, was that people who questioned him were, like, smothered by thousands of moths in their sleep and things like that.
By having the ancestor moths close to the moth priest, they can utilize the conduit and share the moth's augury. Only the most resilient of priests can do it this way. It takes years of practice to interpret the harmony. You've come this far, and you've found several Elder Scrolls. Whether you believe it or not, the scrolls have a mind of their own. If they did not want you to find them, they would not allow it. Because of this, I strongly believe you were meant to hear the ancestral chorus. Only one way to find out.
I know this is normal, but I want to get his exposition about it.
Sadly, yes. It is the inevitable fate.
I can think of no good reason for Serana to accompany me now. She didn't even give an explanation herself. She just kind of showed up and I'm going to be stuck with her.
In his latter years. But in my case, I simply was not preparing myself properly. Fortune smile upon you, my lord.
I hope we reach Ancestor
Oh,
Glade.
shut up. Alright. Well, fun episode up until Serana. That's where I'll conclude things, though, I think. Have a great day, everyone.